Okay, so today we're going to study the song Stenga by the death metal band Meshuggah. First thing we'll do is listen to about a minute of it to get the sound of it in your ears. Comes in. So that was the introductory riff. What are your impressions of that death metal sound?
It had a lot of polyrhythms.
Yes, polyrhythms and asymmetrical riffs, right? On top of what?
4/4.
The drums are going 4/4 the whole time. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So I want to show you a little article that's written about Meshuggah. Some music theorists have been writing about this. They say that it's rhythm. This band Meshuggah's approach to rhythm and meter is a fusion of standard quadruple hypermetrical structures. So in other words, 4/4, 4 bars of 4/4, with repeated rhythmic figures. The duration of each figure does not equally divide the number of beat subdivisions in the section. So the riffs are not in 4/4, but the drums are in 4/4. And eventually, like after a few bars, they will coincide, okay, which makes this polyrhythmic approach so compelling. Another connection to this, last semester we studied Indian classical music and the rhythms that go with that, right? We studied the tal structure, and we studied some of the sargam vocal syllables for the songs. But I'm going to add to that lesson now. This is something called Konnakol. It's done on top of the tal structures. It's kind of an improvisatory approach to rhythm that the tabla players or percussionists will have in Indian classical music. Now check this out.
Ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadagada. Di, tum, nam. Tarigidadaga, tarigidadaga, da. Di, tum, nam. Tarigidadaga, tarigidadaga, tarigidadaga.
Ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, tarigidadam.
Tum, nam. Tarigidadam, ta. Di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, ta. Di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, tarigidadam.
Ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, tarigidadam.
Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, tarigidadam. Tarigidadam, tarigidadam, tarigidam. Ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidadam, tarigidam, ta, di, tum, nam. Tarigidam, 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 ta.
Okay, so they landed together on the downbeat. And if you listen to it carefully, you can see they're also doing that. They're taking asymmetrical rhythmic groupings and then getting it to land together on the downbeat. In the Indian music, remember, that's called the sum of the beat. So the main songwriter and guitar player for the band Meshuggah, his name is Mattias Eklund, and he's actually got a video explaining that he actually uses this rhythm for his own compositions for the metal band we just heard.
I listen quite a great deal to classical Indian music, and I find it extremely inspiring because I'm not really sure what's going to happen around the sonic corner, so to speak. I steal ruthlessly bits and pieces here and there, bring it into my own playing, and by using Konnakol, it's really doable. Without Konnakol, I would be completely lost. And
okay, so without Konnakol, I would be completely lost, he says. So he's writing the riffs using Konnakol. In the Konnakol system, instead of saying 1, you say ta, 2 is taka, 3 is takita, 4 is takadimi, and 5 is takitinajun. And so if you wanted to make a Meshuggah style riff or a rhythm in Konnakol, you could use takitas right against the 4/4. You'd be out of phase, but then you'd be back in phase. So takita 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 ta. You land on the downbeat or the sum. The riff that we just heard from Stenga uses a pattern of 3-4-3-3-4-5. So it's going to be takita takadimi takita takita takadimi takitinacho. That's the logic of it. And if you play the riff like this 6 times, but on the 6th time you take off the takatinachun, the 5 beat idea, you get 4-4. So you land on the beat. So the 6th one is truncated by that one grouping. The intro is also a short one, but I'm going to count it. Here we go. 2, 3, that down is the 5. 4, 5, 6. Takita takadimi, takita takita takadimi, takadinasu, 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 takita takadimi, takita takita takadimi, takita takadimi. See, it starts again. This is 2. Takita takidimi, takita takita takidimi, takadinasu, takita takidimi, takita takita takidimi, takadinasu, takita takidimi, takita takita takadinasu, takita takidimi, boom. And then the riff is over. This is the land on the 1. Each subsequent riff in the song is composed with a different grouping of konnakol syllables. So as you can see, it's a way of writing music that I think interestingly combines elements of Indian classical music with death metal to make a really interesting sound. And this is a very influential heavy metal band. A lot of people listen to this music and enjoy it, and they find the rhythms mysterious. But actually, if you know about konnakol, which many metal fans do not, you can figure it out more easily.